I'd heard about it my whole life, and I think it's probably my dad was telling a story about him and his sister went out there to see it once.
And it's not just the locals who are fascinated by the lights. There have been many attempts by scientific investigators from all over, including the Army Corps of Engineers, to accurately classify the light.
The Army Corps of Engineers actually saw it and tried to test it and did everything they could think of, and that was their analysis, was that it was a mysterious light of unknown origin.
Some people like to explain it as reflections of car headlights or natural gas emissions, but the light had been seen before cars or highways were even in that area, so they still don't even know what's causing it.
One would think that we have the technology, we have satellites, we have things that could look down from space and pinpoint where this is coming from, and yet we still can't find out the origin of them. I'm baffled.
But Jake was not surprised by their lack of findings.
Living in the Ozarks, there's all kinds of folklore about witches and ghosts and orbs and Black Panthers and Bigfoot, you name it. There's people that have claimed to have seen it out here, so it's just kind of commonplace, really.
Jake decided he wanted to see for himself and asked two of his coworkers, Jeremy and Robbie, to come along with him. So one day after they closed up the music shop where they worked, they hopped in their truck and headed out to investigate.
It's kind of cool to go see something that you just can't explain.
Yeah, there's still mystery in the world.
We didn't really know what to expect. The basic description that you get from everyone is it's just a big ball of light. So you don't know what that means.
After driving for 40 minutes, they finally arrived at the stretch of road that they had heard was the best vantage point for viewing the lights. It was just after dusk.
It was just almost dark. You could look on the horizon and see just barely any daylight. And we spotted it as soon as we got in the area.
See it in the camera? I hope it's still there.
Yep, there it is, there it is.
And we need to tell people the red light they see is a tower.
Yeah, the red light you see is a reception tower way in the distance.
Yes.
The little gold light that's in the center with all the little weird sparkling stuff going on around it, that's a spook light. It was all different colors. It kind of looked like a fire, the way it would glow, but not necessarily, it didn't seem like a beam of light shining in your eyes, but it had a glow to it.
Man, that's too cool.
Yeah, I don't know,
And so look, it's just about flickered out. The light is flickering, and now it's blinding.
It's just exactly like a fire.
And until you see it, when you actually see this, you can easily tell it's not like car headlights or something like that. Because this is just a totally different kind of light. And the way it acts, it can split into different pieces and disappear and reappear other places.
What's really frustrating about something like this is that the light is always far away. It's off in the distance. My thought is, well, get closer, go over there.
But those who have seen the lights through the years have reported that as they tried to get closer to the light, it would mysteriously disappear or move, making it harder to analyze and find the actual source, which was exactly what Jeremy and his friends found.
That's pretty cool. I didn't know what to expect when we were, I didn't know what to expect when we were headed up here. I mean, I didn't doubt that people see this thing.
At one point, Jeremy and myself got out of the van to walk toward it on foot to see if we could get any closer. We got fairly close, I would say within a couple 100 feet at one point. We could never seem to get any closer than that, though. It would kind of just dissipate and go away and then reappear somewhere else off to the side or behind us. Jeremy, his heart started beating fast and his hair was standing up on end and things like that.
It's kind of hypnotizing to watch it.
Yeah,
Look at that.
Yeah, it breaks, man.
By then, they had been there for over an hour and decided it was time to leave. Jake and his friends were happy to have seen the spook light, but felt no closer to understanding what it is.
Every now and then, as is the case with these spook lights and other mysterious things, we find something that infuses a little wonder back into our world.
It was a really neat experience, but beyond that, who knows? Like I said, people a lot smarter than me have tried to figure it out and can't.